How's it going, everybody? I think the tweet of the day goes to Pomp. He says, imagine selling an asset because a rich guy tweeted a meme. And first of all, I think I want to focus on Elon Musk, and I want to talk about the fact that people are selling their assets because of his tweets and stuff like that. But it's also sort of a double-edged sword. You think about it, people were buying Dogecoin and stuff because of the memes that Elon was putting out there and stuff. But I think, with him changing his profile picture to this, we're pretty much entering a new stage of memery when it comes to these things. Now, the subject of this video is going to be quite simple. I want to talk about how owning 1 million Dogecoin was probably going to be pretty life-changing for a lot of people, in particular people who had the clairvoyance enough to pick up and accumulate these assets over time. And I think that it's going to be pretty exciting to watch how a lot of these different variables are going to be coming together over the next time frame. It'll be very exciting to watch. Now, of course, at the current time of recording this video, we're looking at a Bitcoin evaluation of $36,000. Interesting to see. Now, of course, people talking about Elon potentially breaking up with Bitcoin, but I think that this guy's just fooling people. I think he's filling his bags. Not to say that he hasn't been filling his bags already, but I think it's pretty safe to say that Elon's he's not going anywhere with his Bitcoin. And I mean, of course, he could tweet whatever he wants. I mean, just think about the amount of craziness that we saw when he just added that hashtag Bitcoin to his roster here. I'm sure that he's just accumulating behind closed doors, and I'm very excited to see what's going to be happening with memes and so forth as we watch a lot, the evolution of a lot of these things as they move forward. Now, in particular, what we've been seeing happening, with Dogecoin, and of course, what we've been watching happening as far as just the internet throwing its weight around in terms of a lot of these different aspects of the cryptocurrency space. I think that it's pretty safe to say that we're in for a really interesting paradigm shift as far as the future of currencies and so forth. And this is really just the beginning of the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg sort of thing right now. And what I want you to imagine, I've used this Titanic analogy before. So you imagine, fiat currency is the Titanic. It's this, and all the boomers and all the old gen people are getting paid in, USD, whatever, what have you, fiat currency. And then of course there's blockchain, and that's the core of the iceberg. Bitcoin is up towards the top, makes up a big part of it. And then at the bottom of the iceberg, the biggest part of it, we have all the altcoins and stuff like that. So of course, on the surface, a lot of people just see Elon's tweets and the market makers and all these different things, but people are actually paying attention to just sort of analysis of the market and stuff like that. Of course, watching how a lot of these things have been going on. Now it's very exciting to watch just how these variables have been expanding themselves as far as watching how these things go. So yeah, I'll stand by my perspective on what we've been seeing happening involving the current space in the market, and I really am looking forward to seeing just how deep the festering swamp that is fiat currency is, and even to the extent where we see the internet and all these other aspects of things really overlapping, and as far as how we've been watching a lot of these different stuff, and of course people unloading their assets and so forth. Very exciting to watch how many of these different variables, and of course the market's very fickle. I mean, I wouldn't expect the people who are these these meme buyers and stuff like that, but of course, as we've been watching a lot of these different things as they've been advancing themselves so far, I'm very excited to actually just see what's up in store for a lot of these different things. And yeah, I think that people who got it in their head that they could go buy some of these more off the beaten trail altcoins now, and accumulate 1 million of them. I mean, it is anybody's game. Of course, remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. I'm not your dad, I'm not your financial advisor, so of course you have to tread lightly, make your own decisions, and do your own research. But it is very exciting just to see how a lot of these different aspects of the cryptocurrency space have been making some very interesting developments, as far as we've been watching a lot of these different things going. But rest assured, when you look at things happening, of course, Venezuela, money being used to make art and stuff like that. I mean, this is, if you want an idea of just how, the festering pool of the swamp. I mean, we have people playing RuneScape and accumulating RuneScape coins in Venezuela, just because it's worth more, it's worth their time to do so. So definitely keep these things in mind. Very exciting times we're living in right now. A lot of big opportunities. Probably more millionaires will be minted in the guise of this sort of paradigm shift that we're witnessing happening right now than people really can even can wrap around their head and wrap around their minds. So a lot of interesting opportunity there, and it'll be really exciting to watch how a lot of these different variables will be making very interesting leaps and bounds forward as we watch the space develop and so forth. So yeah, then again, remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. This is just my opinion, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the future of Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and the like. So stay subscribed. Of course, if you haven't already, then definitely subscribe. Very interesting to watch how Twitter, this whole atmosphere has changed. With Elon Musk being basically the new main character of Twitter. Of course, before this it was probably the Drumpster, but now, of course, we're witnessing this, the entirety of this paradigm shift. But as it's been happening, little by little. So yeah, interesting to see, a number of Musk's recent tweets have sparked in the cryptocurrency, community a mix of confusion, apprehension, and so forth. But my hands are strong. I'm not just gonna sell based on these dips and troughs and leaps and bounds. I mean, a 20% loss, or just market movement, it's pretty common in the cryptocurrency space. So my hands are still strong. Now I'm very excited to see what's going to be happening in the space. As we've been watching a lot of these different variables unfold, it's a very exciting time in the world of cryptocurrency. It'll be very exciting to watch how a lot of these different things will be overlapping, and moving forward as things go on. So yeah, of course, comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I'm going to stand by the predictions that I made, and we'll watch as the timeline continues to move forward. Thank you for everybody who's reached out. I appreciate all the community support, and I'll continue to bring you useful videos that everybody seems to enjoy. So have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.